Hello lovelies. I'm going to attempt to do what I did. Oh, that's a bit awkward. What I couldn't do yesterday because my battery ran out. Well, I was going to film my companion coming out to greet me, but he beat me to it. I have a walking companion, you all know him, Joey. He lives in the apartments opposite me, and he waits now in the mornings for when I come out for my walk. I'll pan it round, you can see him. Then I shall just film the walk and rant like you do. There he is. There he is. Joey, 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 Joey. You waiting for me? Was you waiting for me? Was you waiting for me? Oh dear. Oh, lots of olive picking going on here this morning. Yeah, that's what they do, they lay the nets. And they've got these funky tools now. These little sticks that are attached to a motor. Hi, get him here. And they've got these bally things that look like coronavirus things, I have to say. Do you know, I never thought about that. Yeah, they do. Balls with sticky outy things that look like the coronavirus. That I think they rotate and they batter the olives out. It's cheating if you ask me. But it seems to work. But that sound you hear, that's all you hear on the island at the moment, is that lawnmower-y type sound. That's where they attach those sticky things to the, I don't know what, maybe hand saws, I don't know. It's ingenious. Another ingenious invention. Look, there's deer there. I only noticed those recently. I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't see what I'm zooming in on, but there's a deer in there. Hi! Hiya! There's a couple. Joey's just like, yeah, I'll walk 200 yards ahead of you because I know you're going to swerve me. Because I duck in bushes to try and lose him. Because he follows me to Oasis. And the cats aren't too keen on him, obviously. And he's not too keen on the cats, actually. Oh, excuse me, I just wolfed down a bucket of Greek yoghurt. But yeah, it's another shitty day. Pooey. Isn't it awful? What's the date? 27th? I think it's the 27th of the November. And I'm on my way to the beach. And there's no wind. Oh my god, that sea is dead calm. So going swimming today. But yeah, this is my daily walk. You should all know it by now. I expect everybody that I know that comes to Zante to do this walk. Because you won't need a map. But it's just the silence. Just the silence. But as I say, mostly for the wrong reasons. Because they're all terrified and sitting in their houses. That's disgusting. They're all waiting for news on the lockdown. It's supposed to be lifted this week. I don't know exactly what that includes. I think it's just the restaurants mostly. I don't know about the people. But they're still driving around in masks and carrying their papers with them. Yes, I'm still behind you. Beagle! Oh, look at that sea. Let me stop zooming. Oh, yeah. A little bit calm today. It's going to be a hot one. Awesome. And I think it's going to be the last one for a few. Mind you, can't tell here. The weather changes literally hour by hour. It's one of those microclimate type affairs. Forecast is the next like 2 weeks of real shit. That's on windy.com. But literally you look at the end of the day, it'd be like, oh yeah, it's going to be sunny tomorrow. Oh yeah, it's going to be raining tomorrow. And you get up, it's like this, so you really can't judge. It's a case of getting up and looking out your window. So, I would put the camera on me, but the sun's right behind me. As you can see by my shadow. Hello, people. Yeah, so news about lockdown situation here today. I don't think the Prime Minister, is it President or Prime Minister? Anyway, the leader of Greece is listening to Boris anymore. I think they had a bit of a falling out about Brexit, so that's good. People in the UK carry on fighting back, because you know my attitude on that, it's all a load of shit. Sit down and say out loud to yourself the rules, and say to yourself, or well, you should be saying to yourself, none of that makes any sense whatsoever. I mean, was it entertainment venues that hold 1,000 allowed to be open? Pubs, not. You know, I can't be bothered to say wake up anymore because it's just boring me now. I'm thinking about possibly, I don't know, coming back January, sort of first 2 weeks of January sometime, looking at flights, etc. Purely because, I mean, as I say, day by day it changes, but wow, look at that, see. Day by day, hearing more about this mandatory vaccination, and I wouldn't want to be here when Thomas is stuck at home, because he's got a major needle phobia anyway. Regardless of this forced vaccination, he will get arrested. If anybody comes near him with either a vaccination or even the test, I mean, I'm going to be the same. If anybody tries to stick anything up my nose, they'll get it up their arse, basically, because I've got a very dodgy nose, from the loads of nosebleeds that I had after my heart attack. So it's like all been, you know, sealed, unsealed. I've suffered from nosebleeds. If they stick anything up my nose, it's just going to bleed for England. So yeah, I won't be having that. PCR test, in case I haven't ranted about that, isn't a test. It's a genome marker. Identifies genetic markers in your DNA. So it's not even a test. Go Google, search designer of PCR test, and there's a video out there, if it hasn't been taken down, which it probably has, of the actual designer, the guy that created this PCR test that they're all ranting and raving about, actually coming out and saying you can't test for COVID-19 with this. Another ridiculousness. Again, ask yourself, so why? Anyway, oh, listen to that. Oh my god. Let's walk you down to the beautiful, calm, oh, so going swimming today. As I say, because according to the forecast it's going to be pretty shitty over the next 2 weeks, but we'll see. I think this might be the calmest it's been since we've been here though. Beginning of November, definitely. Oh, it's going to be nice today. It's going to be a hot one. Now let's remove flip-flops and do some earthing, or whatever you call it. Where's he gone? Oh, he's there. My shadow. My shadow is there. Joey, Joey! You're coming to terrorise the cats? Kefalone is really clear today. Look at that. Super clear today. Fabulous. My favourite view. And a lot of people's favourite view. Actually, I might take another screen grab with no boats. I've got that. When we came out in September, I've got that as my screensaver. Just to encourage me to come back. And it did. Met so many lovely people. Oh, there's another dog. Where did that come from? Yeah, this, look, I've got my whole beach to myself. It's a little bit nice. It's a little bit nice. Not too keen on Alykanas. I did that walk the other day, as you saw. from the photos. Did I do a video? Can't remember. Yeah, it's a bit... I'd say Alykanas if you're on a hen weekend, stag weekend, get drunk and not really taking your surroundings type holiday. Great for that, but me, I prefer this. I mean, who wouldn't? Come on. I mean, obviously this gets busy here because there's a couple of hotels. You've got those chalets down there which are absolutely beautiful. That's where I'd choose to stay when I come, when I come back in the summer, and Ali as well. We want to stay up there because you're out of it enough to not have that from 9 o'clock onwards till 4 in the morning, but close enough to walk to that and if you want to, up the road that I've just walked down. It's literally a 5-minute walk, so. But yeah, Alykanas if you want to party, Alykanas if you want a bit of a quieter. There are some, you know, there's bars, of course there's bars, as you saw from my holiday. There are some potentially very loud bars, but you know, you are where you put yourself. So anyway, I think I'll call it a day for now because this takes ages to upload because my converter software is being a dick at the moment. And sorry for lack of. I just can't be bothered. Kind of makes you not bothered here. You turn into I can't be arsed type person, which is really good for the blood pressure. So yeah, I shall see you in a bit. Ta-ta for now.